In a rare and heartfelt sit-down interview, Jinger, Jessa, and Joy-Anna Duggar opened up about the deeply personal and painful experiences of miscarriage and pregnancy loss. These three sisters, known for their roles on the long-running reality series * 19 Kids and Counting * and its follow-up * Counting on *, shared their emotional struggles in an effort to bring awareness and support to others facing similar challenges. Their willingness to be vulnerable and transparent about such sensitive topics marks a significant moment, not only in their individual journeys, but also in the broader conversation surrounding reproductive health and grief. Each sister's experience with pregnancy loss was unique, yet they all described the profound impact it had on them emotionally, spiritually, and physically. For many women, miscarriage remains a taboo subject, often discussed in hushed tones or kept private due to shame, fear, or societal expectations. By stepping forward, Jinger, Jessa, and Joy-Anna are helping to break down these barriers, offering comfort and solidarity to those who may feel isolated in their own struggles. Their openness serves as a reminder that no one should have to suffer in silence, and that seeking support, whether through loved ones, medical professionals, or online communities, is a crucial part of healing. Jinger Duggar's journey through miscarriage is a poignant narrative marked by resilience and vulnerability. She candidly recounted her experience, revealing how the initial excitement of discovering she was expecting quickly turned into heartbreak. When she first learned of her pregnancy, Jinger felt a surge of joy and anticipation, envisioning a future filled with love and new life. However, this hope was soon overshadowed by the devastating reality of her loss. The physical pain of the miscarriage was compounded by emotional turmoil, leaving her grappling with feelings of confusion and despair. In the aftermath, Jinger found herself navigating a complex emotional landscape. She described the struggle to reconcile her faith with the pain she felt, questioning why such a tragedy had occurred. Despite the darkness that enveloped her during this time, Jinger discovered strength within herself and leaned on her family for support. This experience profoundly changed her perspective on life and motherhood, instilling a deeper empathy for others facing similar trials. Ultimately, her story serves as a testament to the enduring spirit of hope and healing that can emerge from even the most challenging circumstances. Jessa Duggar bravely recounted her painful experience with pregnancy loss, shedding light on the emotional toll it took on her and her husband, Ben Seawald. When she first discovered she was expecting, Jessa said she felt an overwhelming sense of joy and anticipation, eager to welcome another child into their growing family. However, just weeks later, she began experiencing symptoms that signaled something was wrong. A visit to the doctor confirmed the heartbreaking news she had suffered a miscarriage. Jessa described the devastation of losing a child before ever having the chance to meet them, explaining how the grief felt both surreal and all-consuming. The emotional strain of the loss deeply affected Jessa's relationship with Ben, as they navigated the grieving process together. Though they leaned on each other for support, she admitted that the pain sometimes created moments of distance between them, making communication difficult. In the midst of their sorrow, they found solace in their faith, relying on prayer and scripture to help them heal. Jessa emphasized how this experience reshaped her understanding of suffering and deepened her compassion for others going through similar losses. Despite the heartbreak, she expressed gratitude for the lessons learned through the experience, acknowledging that it ultimately strengthened her marriage and reinforced the importance of patience, love, and resilience in the face of adversity. Joy-Anna Duggar courageously shared her experience with pregnancy loss, revealing how the pain transformed her outlook on life and motherhood. Initially filled with excitement upon learning she was expecting, Joy-Anna described the crushing disappointment when she realized her body was betraying her hopes. As she faced the physical and emotional aftermath of her loss, she found herself overwhelmed by a sense of isolation. Unsure of how to articulate her grief to those around her, Joy-Anna highlighted the struggle of feeling like she needed to maintain a brave facade, especially given her public persona, which made it difficult to seek the support she desperately needed. Throughout her journey, Joy-Anna leaned heavily on her faith, finding solace in prayer and the comforting words of Scripture. This spiritual connection helped her navigate the turbulent waters of grief, allowing her to slowly begin processing her emotions. Her experience taught her the importance of vulnerability and the necessity of sharing her pain with trusted friends and family. Ultimately, Joanna emerged from this ordeal with a renewed sense of empathy for others facing similar struggles, recognizing that every woman's journey through loss is unique and deserving of compassion. Her story stands as a powerful reminder that healing is possible, even in the darkest of times. As Jinger, Jessa, and Joanna reflected on their experiences with miscarriage, they emphasized the importance of leaning on their family, faith, and each other for support. Each sister described different coping mechanisms that helped them navigate their grief, whether through prayer, journaling, or simply allowing themselves time to process their emotions without judgment. They acknowledged that while their individual journeys were distinct, their shared experiences allowed them to provide one another with a level of understanding that few others could offer. There was a mutual recognition that grief is not linear and that healing takes time, patience, and compassion. Despite their strong familial bonds, the sisters admitted that discussing their losses openly was initially difficult. In a culture where strength and optimism are often prioritized, admitting pain and sadness felt almost counterintuitive. However, over time, they found comfort in being honest with one another, creating a safe space where they could share their fears, frustrations, and moments of doubt. Their conversations became a source of healing, reinforcing the idea that vulnerability is not a weakness, but rather a necessary step toward recovery. Faith played a central role in their healing processes, providing a foundation of hope and resilience. All three sisters spoke about how turning to prayer and Scripture helped them find peace amid their sorrow. They found comfort in believing that their losses were not in vain, and that there was a greater purpose beyond their pain. This belief did not erase their grief, but it gave them strength to continue moving forward, knowing they were not alone in their suffering. By bravely sharing their deeply personal experiences, Jinger, Jessa, and Joanna Duggar have contributed to a growing movement that encourages open and compassionate discussions about miscarriage and pregnancy loss. Their willingness to speak out helps dismantle the stigma that often surrounds these topics, offering comfort and validation to countless women who have endured similar pain in silence. Miscarriage remains a widely misunderstood experience, with many women feeling isolated due to the misconception that it is uncommon or something to be ashamed of. By putting faces and stories to this reality, the Duggar sisters reinforce the truth that pregnancy loss is more prevalent than many realize and that no one should have to suffer alone. Beyond raising awareness, their openness fosters a sense of community among those who have experienced similar losses. Women who have struggled with infertility, recurrent miscarriages, or stillbirth often feel misunderstood, even among close friends and family. By sharing their raw and honest emotions, Jinger, Jessa, and Joanna create a space where others feel seen and heard. Their stories serve as a reminder that grief is not a solitary journey, and that healing often comes from connection, empathy, and shared strength. Additionally, their discussion highlights the importance of seeking professional support when navigating pregnancy loss. Whether through counseling, medical care, or support groups, addressing the emotional and psychological impact of miscarriage is essential for long-term well-being. By encouraging women to reach out for help rather than internalizing their pain, the sisters play a vital role in normalizing these conversations and ensuring that no woman feels alone in her grief.